Hi, this is Kim Bell from Broken Nails. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, USA. I got the idea to do Broken Nails after DJing for many years. I worked a little bit on a project with some friends, and it inspired me to work on my own and learn as much as I can. And I come from 9 generations of musicians. It didn't skip any. As a matter of fact, it goes beyond me as well. And my father was a jazz drummer, and he taught me rhythm at a very early age, since I was a baby. Dancing with me, teaching me beats and rhythm. I danced to his drums while he was practicing with his headphones on, and that's all I heard. So he definitely inspired me to continue the tradition with music. The name Broken Nails is inspired by strife and regeneration, regrowth and overcoming. To me, that's what a lot of my songs are kind of about. They're not necessarily anything in the present. There are a lot of memories of things that I've been through in the past, and different beliefs and feelings. So I usually go into the mode of thinking about a memory that was significant to me and remembering the feelings. Writing the music first for the feeling, and then later writing the lyrics to fit the music. So yeah, Broken Nails fits all of the things I've been through. So I'm happy to have that name. Previous to Broken Nails, I did a single with a collaboration called Tulip Noir, which is, to my knowledge, no longer, but we released a single, Never Let Go. Albie from Scary Black played guitar, and he did a great job. Some nice trill guitar there, and it really gave the feeling of everything. I primarily wrote the melody and the lyrics, so I kind of had a head start on learning to write. And then when I went solo with Broken Nails, I actually did sort of a remake, a different version of that song with my melody and lyrics. It means a lot to me. So the song is actually about grief and struggling to let go of grief. It's called Never Let Go. My main musical influences, I guess it starts a lot with bands like obvious bands like The Cure and Depeche Mode. I grew up as a kid listening to those bands probably daily. And then more recently, I stay up with all the current music and appreciate all the current, so many of the current artists. I'm a huge fan of Marshall Cantrell. He inspires me. He's like a synth genius, and Maybe one day I'll be as good as him. Let's see. Bands like Image of Life, and of course, I love Ash Code. They're awesome. Let's see. So many. I love Gra Zone, for instance, from the '80s. I love their percussion and just their sound in general. I like cold sounds like let's see, Closed Mouth is one of them. Dance music like the Sizzy Jigs. But I try to do my own thing, and what I'm really doing as far as my formula, I'm taking a few different genres or subgenres and blending them, like taking a synth layer of minimal synth wave, and then a layer of cold dark wave, sometimes a layer of EBM, trying to mesh those two together to kind of try to make a little bit of a different sound than what I'm hearing a lot of, definitely influenced by the 80s, but yet current as well. So I generally take a bright layer of synth, a cold layer of synth, maybe a deep layer. I really like arpeggios for rhythm and to get a little bit more motion, perhaps to dance to. I like arpeggiated bass lines a lot, and then driving the true emotion, with the music. But I have a little bit of a formula that I do go by, and I enjoy doing it and experimenting and trying different things and I generally start with a drum beat, and then a bass line where I get most of my melody from, and then I add those 3 different layers at least of synth, and I also like to do sequences of different timing, like 1/4 time, 1/8 time, 1/16, 1/32, but yet make them all coincide and harmony together. That also adds some energy. So I love experimenting with that, and that's something that I see or that I hear a lot in minimal wave. So I try to sort of mesh it that kind of phrasing with also some dark wave as well. So a lot of minimal synth is bright and bouncy, and so the dark wave kind of adds like the coldness to it, and so yeah, that's what I do, and I just really enjoy writing more than anything. So I'll spend hours and hours and hours writing. And when I'm writing, I'm primarily using analog synthesizers like my Arturia Matrix Brute. I have a Nord Electro 3, just various synthesizers, and also drum machines. So, and then as well, I just got a new Analog Solutions synthesizer that mostly works on modulation. So been experimenting with that mostly for added percussion sounds, like synth percussion sounds, added bass percussions. I'm really getting into that. And yeah, I do love guitar. Absolutely love guitar and post-punk sounds. And I kind of grew up also going to like punk rock shows in town. So yeah, I absolutely love guitar. But I do not know how to play guitar. So I would like to incorporate some guitar into my music, but I would have to use a guest to do that because I am not inclined to play the guitar. And I do listen to a lot of post-punk as well. So, but electronic is cool because I can do all the sounds myself, and can just spend hours creating and trying different things, and so that's really nice. Maybe someday someone will want to do guest guitar for me. That would be awesome. So for the rest of the year, I plan on continuing to do some remixes. I'm working on one for Nalt Alexis. I did guest vocals for them on their album Manier, the song Frame by Frame. That was a really nice thing. I enjoyed doing that. Let's see, and then I just finished a remix for the Coventry song called Urban Failure. That just came out a couple of weeks ago. Let's see, I just finished a remix for Giant Waves, the song Fear. I think that's getting ready to come out soon. And then I think I'm doing another one for Curse. So let's see, and maybe for Schrodinger too. So I really enjoy the remixes. So trying to make something a little different than the awesome music that they created, trying to make it pump a little bit for the dance floor. A lot of what I've been working on is post-punk. So kind of adding a little bit of EBM flair, a little bit of dark wave, a little bit of minimal wave too. So yeah, and then I am going to start recording for a future release coming up hopefully by the end of the year. So I've already started working on that just a little bit. So yeah, that may be around December or the beginning of the year. And as far as shows go, I have played a little bit here in my city, Louisville. It's good practice for me. I've done a few live streams, which were really fun and awesome. I need to get used to playing in front of people. So yeah, I just did my first live show in front of people that were here. And that it went pretty well. So I got a little bit of stage fright, but I got over it, and I kind of know what I need to work on. So that's great. And then I guess I'm waiting for Europe to open up and be safe after everyone's vaccinated. So after everyone's vaccinated, then and everything's stable there, I really do plan a trip, and I do want to visit and possibly play some shows in Spain, Germany, Italy, England. So maybe Switzerland. I definitely want to be at Wave Gothic Treffen in Germany next May, if that happens. Like it hopefully will. Yeah, there's lots of possibilities, and I like to stay busy. I keep myself, working on projects, and it's kept me very happy and content during this tough time. Music has really helped me stay focused and not to worry about everything, just to keep going and keep creating and find happiness in that creativity and sharing and listening to everyone else's music, because I that's just my life. I love music. What I'd like to say is I'm very happy with all of the support that I've received. I just started, I guess, about 9 months ago with my first release in September, and that was an EP. Let's Control the Delusion, and I'm really happy with the support I've received in the music community, and there's just a special feeling when everyone supports you and likes what you're doing. So I mean, I've always been a DJ, so I'm that person for everyone else, and so it's interesting to be on the other side where I'm actually, composing and producing the music, and to have other DJs support me and people that just want to listen. So thank you, everybody. I'm gonna keep doing this and hopefully make something that you like. So for now, everyone stay safe and hang in there. Soon we'll all be back to normal, dancing away and going to the shows and having a good time. But thank you so much for your support.